Hi everyone, welcome back to Samara Builds, where I'm building a better life. I have recorded or tried recording this video so many times because I've had a difficult time trying to hone in exactly what I want to say. Let's hope I get it right this time. Maybe part of the reason that it's been so hard for me to record this video and edit it is just because while I want to share my story, it is very vulnerable and I feel very vulnerable. But I keep reminding myself that if I can help one person, it's worth any amount of discomfort I'm feeling right now. As I've mentioned in other videos, I have struggled with my mental health for most of my life. You know, as a kid and as a young adult, I always wish I had known somebody who was going through what I was going through, who could relate. Because while I knew people who were depressed and had anxiety, I didn't know anybody who had it to the extent that I did. And I felt so alone and isolated. When I was 20, I was hospitalized for the first time for a suicide attempt. A nurse said to me, "Don't worry, it gets better." I was like, "You idiot. You don't know how I feel. You don't know what I've been through." I almost felt like, how dare you say that? You just have no idea. And being in the behavioral unit, it was the first time in my life that I ever met anybody who could relate to how I was feeling. They just inherently knew. And it took me a long time after that to meet other people who not only had been through it, but had come out the other side. And so I want to be a beacon of hope for people because I feel like a beacon of hope. Because I have been down the darkest well of abysmal, horrible depression. And I crawled my way out, and I'm here, and I just want to say to everybody, you can do it. You can get out too. Please don't give up. Do not give up. Fight tooth and nail. Do every single solitary thing you can. Don't give up, because I promise that life is beautiful and you can get to a point where you also can see the beauty again. And I know it sounds impossible when you're in the middle of it, but I did it. You can do it. I have, suffered with depression, anxiety. I have self-harm scars that I'm not ashamed of anymore. Disordered eating, body dysmorphia. I mean, just so many things that I have been through and loved ones of mine have been through. If you know someone who's struggling, please send them this video. If you're struggling, just if you feel like you're stuck and nobody can relate to you and you're all alone, I feel you. And I wish I could pull you out of it. Unfortunately, I can't. But I can at least say you're not alone, my friend. You're not alone. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm going to talk about my experience. I'm going to talk to other people about their experiences, because I think it's so important just to recognize you're not alone and there's more than one way to do things. I was hospitalized a couple of times. I went on and off antidepressants. I recently went through a ketamine experience. I've been in therapy for years. And even though I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I do think everybody should be in therapy in one point in their life at least, because we all go through things that are overwhelming and we don't know what to do, and therapy is such a great modality to help. Like I said, I just want to shout, if I can do it, you can do it. Like I said, I created this channel because I need creativity, connection, and community. If you want those things and they feel unattainable, if it looks like other people are enjoying them and you're on the other side of the window, just if you feel like you're stuck and nobody can relate to you and you're all alone, follow along, because I have been on the other side of that window and now I'm part of it. I'm living life. It didn't happen overnight, but I'm here and I want to share my story. I want to show you that it's attainable. A beautiful life full of love and passion is possible. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. And if you're not, if you're going through it, I hope that this can give you a little bit of hope for a great day. Please like this video, subscribe. I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff on this channel, not just mental health, but it'll all tie in together, hopefully. Hopefully it comes together and makes sense. If not, sorry for the mess. Thank you guys. Much love.